Live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. We're back again with another action-packed edition of Sports Tonight. Always a delight to have you join us. I'm Austin Okonakwan. It's still a racy, pacey, engaging, interesting, exciting world of sports in Nigeria. Fans and followers of the Football League are wondering what is going on with the teams not competing properly at continental competition. So they're saying, if we say the Nigeria Professional Football League is developing, why are teams not winning in the continent? You know what we'll do tonight? We'll let you be part of that discussion. You can contribute. That topic is going rampant right here in Lagos, Nigeria. We'll let you be part of it. Also on the show tonight, we'll show some special love to Nigerian special athletes at the ongoing World Special Olympic Winter Games. What are they doing? Trust me, when it has to do with the special athletes, they do big things. We'll feel you on that also tonight. The program still on the menu. There is table tennis. There is lawn tennis. At 35, Roger Federer says, you know what, you will keep talking about me. And so he's still doing exploits. Also on the show tonight, match day 14 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. While football fans were watching the game between Enugu Rangers and Zamalek, hoping that Coach Ibama and his team can turn things around. It didn't happen. They switched attention to MFM and Plateau United. We saw some good football from match day 14 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. We'll talk about it tonight extensively. And also the NNL has gotten off. After one game, a coach has been told to pack and go. It's going to be very interesting this season in the NNL. And what's going on with referee Joseph Lamte? Do you know the story? FIFA is coming down on airing referees. So if you don't play the game with integrity, FIFA will show you the way out. We'll give you all of that. There's also the English Premier League. Fans of Arsenal Football Club, they started talking this morning. Should Wenger stay? Should Wenger leave? The board says he's making money, so he's staying. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's bring you into all of what we'll be doing tonight on the program. You can be part of the show. Yes, you can. You can talk to us on Twitter. Channels_sports, Facebook channels sports. You can also send us an email to sportstonight@channelstv.com. There's so much to talk about. I told you the menu, so whatever it is you want to talk about, feel free. Facebook channels-sports, Twitter channels_sports. Let's get you to join the conversation. Football League followers in Nigeria, they say the league is developing. We like what we're saying, but how come Rivers United and Enugu Rangers couldn't make the group stages of the CAF Champions League? That one should also get you talking tonight. Let's do this quickly. Also, just to let you know that all our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube/channelsweb. You're on the go. Don't worry. You can still be part of the program. You want to talk about Rivers United, that you didn't see it coming, that they wouldn't beat Al-Marek in Sudan or even advance. Talk to us. It's possible. Just go to m.channelstv.com. Download the Channels TV app for your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your iOS, your Windows phones, and the part that I love, your Android phones can also do the magic. m.channelstv.com. And since it's a racy, pacey, action-packed sort of sport, we want to put the world in the palm of your hand so you can get involved in all that we'll be doing tonight on the program. Excited to do this. So now let's talk sports. Nyobong Monday is a sports analyst. He's with us in the studio. Nyobong, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Yeah, very, very excited to be here, Austin, to quite honestly, because a lot has been happening in the world of sports and just raring to go.
Okay, that's it, raring to go. That man over there, Oyuchi Wachiku, it's been quite some time, but I'm following you big time. I know what's going on, but I know you are super disappointed that even Rivers United couldn't make it to the next round of the CAF Champions League.
I think they didn't listen to advice. We told them last week, you know, that, I mean, you have 2 legs. It's over 2 legs. When you play the first leg, you need to concentrate. You still need to understand that you have to play the second leg. I mean, how can you have a huge advantage, 3-0 in the first leg, and you squander everything? In the first 10 minutes, they were already 2 goals down. I mean, it was unbelievable. But I hope they have learned their lessons.
Wow, so it's not yet over. Well, end of the road in the CAF Champions League for Rivers United and Enugu Rangers. But this morning we passed a strong message to officials of the team. There is still another chance in the CAF Confed Cup.
Austin, it's even more difficult.
It's more difficult.
I looked through the teams in the CAF
Confederation Cup to the CAF.
TP Mazembe, big Asset Mimosas, big teams from northern part of the continent. I mean, I don't know how they're going to survive. But it's football.
And you have to look at the CAF Champions League and the disappointment of the Nigerian clubs at the CAF Champions League, and you'd say, what are we not doing right? Because everyone keeps talking about the fact that our league is developing, as you rightly say. Our league is developing, and credit to the league management company. They're doing their bit in ensuring that the league is better. There's better officiating. There's better packages for players. The football is getting a lot better, but again, we're lacking experience on the continent. We're lacking the quality to really go out there and strut your stuff. In the first leg, I heard Imam say something like, I'm not sure Zamalek will be as tough as JS Saoura. And in my mind, I was wondering, what on earth is he talking about? Because Zamalek, beaten finalists in the last year's competition, a seasoned campaigners, very experienced. I thought Rangers were complacent going into the first leg in Zamalek, and they got an absolute hiding in the first leg. And after that, people thought a PSG was going to happen again, but not against Zamalek, goodness me. And it's very disappointing because you look at Rangers in the league, they're not doing well. They're finding themselves flirting with trouble. And I keep saying, football is momentum. Football is spirit. If you're not playing with the right momentum, if you're not gaining momentum, if you're not playing and winning matches and getting that spirit in the team, it will affect continental actions. And that exactly played out with Rangers.
I totally agree. You see, just 5 minutes into the show, and the guys in the studio just can't wait to put this show on fire. Let's bring you It's All About Today. Let's go to the World Winter Special Olympics event going on right there in Austria. What a story. Whenever we talk about our special athletes, they just do wonders. Quick updates. The team, talking about Team Nigeria, they made a winning start at the Special Olympics World Summer Winter Games. And in their first floorball match, they defeated Mexico by 4-1 before making it win number 2 with a 3-1 win over Namibia. I'm talking about special athletes here. You know, we don't get to go to the Winter Games because, I mean, we're not used to the snow and all of that. But just because the Special Olympics promotes inclusion, they brought the sports indoors so that these guys can actually, you know, take part of it. And then Team Nigeria took the opportunity, and in their third game, they played a 1-1 draw against Bharat in their last match of the game. In floor hockey, they defeated the United States of America 4-2. Oh yeah, I'll bring you into this big time, because for us, we say with sports you can do the unthinkable. Someone looks at himself and says, oh, I have no hands, I have no legs, but I can still be a champion. Sports is the only avenue. And we're saying, oh yeah, the only thing we can do for our special athletes is support.
Yeah, well, we have to support them. I mean, you can't wallow in self-pity. Look at yourself and you know, and you adopt a defeatist attitude and say, I'm useless, I cannot do anything. But I mean, with sports, it shows that you can do a lot. You can even become more popular and even become a breadwinner of your family. We have seen a lot of them, even wheelchair basketballers who are based in France, who are, you know, breadwinners, who are, you know, taking care of their family members. So I mean, sports is you don't have any barrier. And I mean,
we don't even, with the able-bodied guys, we don't even get talk much about hockey in Nigeria. And these guys in floor hockey, they're doing so well, even going to defeat the United States of America.
I'll tell you this. This is about motivation.
That's right.
This is about these guys who have decided to step up to the plate and tell themselves, we can still do this thing. You hear the late Muhammad Ali talk about how impossible is nothing, and these guys are putting very clearly that impossible is nothing. We can go out there and strut our stuff, even when we have some things that people say is disabled, but it's great stuff. And all these guys need is support. And we need to support them. We need to ensure that they are seen, they are heard all around the world.
That's what it is. The Special Olympics Winter Championship right there for you. Team Nigeria already off to a winning start, winning 3 and recording just 1 draw. We'll continue to monitor it. That child, don't put him or her on a wheelchair. Give her a basketball to start learning how to bounce. Give him or her a table tennis bat. Let them start doing something with sports. We say impossible is nothing. So we love that. Let's keep supporting our special athletes as they continue to perform wonders. Let's move on to table tennis now. At the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation, they have announced that junior players will be aiming for a place in this year's World Junior Championships that will serve in Tunis on April the 9th. 4 African teams will qualify for the World Junior Tourney in Italy later in the year, while 2 countries will also represent Africa at the 2018 Youth Olympic Games in Argentina. The Federation have confirmed that players who represent Nigeria at the tournament were part of the Olufunke Oshonaike clinic, and they are expected to resume camping soon. Oh yeah, we keep talking about going back to the grassroots, and we say don't come do a competition and then there's a one-off. Funke Oshonaike came, did a clinic, we discovered talent. Now it will be awesome to see those talents move to the next level, compete at the world stage.
Yeah, Funke Oshonaike did that because you know, there was a structure. You know, the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation were doing something right.
That's right.
And you remember the late Chief M. Abela said, if you want to know whether a fish is rotting, you smell the head. You know, leadership is very important. We cannot say much about why Enitan Oshodi. It is a president of a federation that has, you know, done so much in terms of coming up with tournaments, championship for all cadres. You have junior championship. The senior players are also very, very involved. So sometimes I wish that other federations could just borrow a leaf for what is happening in table tennis. Yeah. Both locally, on the continent and outside the continent, they are involved. And what are we talking about? I mean, it's sincerity of purpose.
That's what it
the
is.
little funds that they've been able to gather, they manage it properly. They use it for the table tennis players. And that's what we'll be talking about. And the result is there for everybody to see.
I mean, aside even discovering talent, it's so sweet to know they'll be at the African Junior Championship, and then they'll go to the World Youth Olympics. In Yobong, it doesn't just give them an opportunity to compete, the international exposure.
It is exposure. It's all about the exposure, and believe it or not, you don't buy experience in the market.
That's right.
And these are guys who, they're going out there on the continental platform, getting on the world platform, and you just have a feeling that the future of table tennis in Nigeria is very bright. It's very exciting. When you look at these youngsters being given opportunity to show what they can do at this level, then you just feel the future is just absolutely brilliant.
Fantastic. So that's what it is. We'll continue to monitor, and big ups to the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation and all they're doing to develop the sports at the grassroots. Oh yeah, we also followed what happened today. The MPFL All-Stars played a 1-1 draw with Safa. It's a Shawani, but good one again, because at that level, under 17 players in the MPFL, good one again for grassroots.
Yeah, I mean, Austin, we talked about LMC. I mean, they have come up with a lot of innovations, and the way forward is the grassroots, like you said. We have to start giving players at that level the opportunity, you know, to play at the highest level. And what better opportunity than this? I know. I mean, at 17, 16, you have traveled outside your country. You know, you have rubbed shoulders with the best on the continent. And when you come back, there's no way it's not going to reflect on the level of football. So for me, it's big kudos to the LMC.
It's big kudos to the LMC, because you look at the competition that they're featuring, the Gauteng Future Champions Tournament. There's Spartak Moscow from Russia. There are clubs coming from Europe, coming from South America. And it's just wonderful to have these players get through this sort of exposure. And like I said earlier, the LMC are doing absolutely brilliantly, and they are giving these youngsters an opportunity. And like you said, at this age, some of them 16, 15, so they make us believe, are out there in South Africa, going out there and getting this amount of exposure. It's just brilliant, because I watched the game in the morning, and they played 30 minutes. It was 30 minutes in each half, and the NPFL All-Stars team on the 17th side were absolutely amazing, and they were just unfortunate not to get all 3 points in the first game.
Yeah, looking at it, it's one with a lot of promise, and under the guidance of Coach Austin Eguavoin again, they can learn one or two things. Really laudable.
Yeah, I mean, I think the larger picture is for the structure is for all the clubs, 20 clubs in the country, to have a youth team. I think this is just a prelude. When they come back, that league will kick off around April. You know, so what it means is that these players are going to come back, probably represent some clubs within the 20 clubs in the league, and their experience is invaluable.
And then there's an incentive the LMC put at the start of the season, that if a team, any NPFL side, can name an under 17 player in any NPFL fixture, they get a certain amount of money. So it's wonderful, and I'm sure the clubs will be encouraged to put out those youngsters there.
I totally agree. So that's it. It's the Gauteng Future Championship. NPFL All-Stars playing a 1-1 draw with Safa Shawani. We love it right here because it has to do with the grassroots grassroots. It has to do with league football development in Nigeria. Sports Tonight on Channels Television will take a breather now. When we come back, there's no way we can stop talking about Rivers United and Enugu Rangers. Don't go anywhere. Stay.